It's intermission time, folks, so hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right over to our refreshment center for the most extravagant array of refreshment goodies ever assembled under one roof. Enjoy breathtaking, mouth-watering goodies, everything from a snack to a delicious full meal. At our refreshment center, you'll find a large variety of goodies to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, or your sweet tooth. So hurry, hurry, hurry. Visit our refreshment center now. The show starts in 10 minutes. Starts in 9 minutes. The show starts in 8 minutes. The show starts in 7 minutes. The show starts in 6 minutes. Show starts in 5 minutes. show starts in 4 minutes. The show starts in 3 minutes. The show starts in 2 minutes. The show starts in 1 minute. And now, on with the show.
Welcome, everyone, to Movie Night, Non-Productive's attempt to bring in the most holy of holidays to the forefront. Because really, we don't talk about Halloween nearly enough. And you know what? It's All Hallows Eve month, September 30th. I think that counts. So we're going to start doing a Halloween tradition early. And we're going to watch some horror movies. Horrible movies with you, our beloved fans. I'm not just stalling because John is having technical difficulties, but I see that he's here now. So, hey, John Minus, come on in. Oh, my God. I'm gonna choose my words carefully, John. You hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. You are a little dark. A little dark. Go in landscape mode. It'll be a little bit better, right? I don't know. Don't do anything.
Wait, what? Right. See, for some reason that sound.
You were more offended by landscape mode?
Because it kind of implied I was fat.
All right, good. Yes, let's lean into that. And you know what? Fat is beautiful, and it looks good on you. I mean,
it does not. Women disagree. Women
could be wrong. John, let's set up what we're doing here for our audience. We just sort of impromptu.
Yeah, because I don't know. For the audience, I was shanghaied into this. I have no idea what's going. Stop me if you've heard this one. A guy named Frank told me that he was doing one thing, and now I'm trapped watching some kind of terrible movie. I might as well be underground.
All right, that I did not. You know what? Mea culpa. That's on me. That is very much on me. All right, should have changed my name before doing this. I
was wondering why I got a jumpsuit in the mail.
Somebody else. Be careful of that jumpsuit. Do not put on that jumpsuit. Yes, while we're working on your technical difficulties and getting the right camera set up for you, and you're going to sound better in a little bit. What we're doing is we're going to watch a horror movie. John, you're one of my oldest friends, and I mean that because you have aged a lot in the last few years. Just like more than normal, more than that. What would be rational or healthy? Just weird.
Not actually kidding.
Yeah, no, you are definitely not a healthy person. And
I saw my cousin the other day, who's 5 years older than me, and he looks 10 years younger.
Wow. Yeah. We're gonna do this just so that it's a little bit less weird. So actually, this looks pretty damn good, man. I like it. I love that shirt, Agatha all along. Is that from Agatha Christie's line?
It's from Agatha Christie, yes.
Good. So yeah, you're one of my oldest friends. I love watching horror movies. I love watching bad or like cheesy movies, and bad is kind of mean. Windows. And I was that XP I heard. And I love watching things with you. We watch documentaries all the time. We're not any smarter for it. God, no.
Oh, much dumber.
Much dumber. But we do enjoy each other's company. Unofficially, of course. Officially, we are mortal enemies. And I figured let's watch horror movies with you, John. But you're a bit of a coward.
I'm not a coward. I'm not. At most, I am overly interested in self-preservation.
Selectively interested in self-preservation is what I meant.
Interested. There are certain ways I would prefer not to die.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, as long as I've known you, you've been a little bit on the skittish side when it comes to horror movies. I think, by the way, I love the way that I'm lit in such a way that makes me seem severe and angry, and I'm only one of those things. But what was I saying? I think one of the earliest films we talked about, we did not see it together, was the Blair Witch Project.
Oh God.
Yeah, and to this day, I'm pretty sure if I stand in a corner, you lose it. You lose your mind. Are you picturing it now? Are you thinking about it?
I don't want to think about it. I think that's when I realized how bad my thing was with because I have an overactive imagination, so I get it. Actually, most of the time it helps because like when I feel like I'm in a movie, I'll enjoy a movie more than other people will. But the negative, it's not good in a scary movie.
Yeah.
Because then I'm over invested and I can't tell the difference between it and reality. And yeah, I mean, I can, my subconscious can't. So
right. We're sampling all of this. It's all being archived on YouTube for your future.
Oh, there are more than
firing.
enough reasons to commit me.
So many, a plethora of reasons. I feel like though you are more triggered by the supernatural horror than by the like serial killer horror. Is that correct?
I don't like any of it.
No.
I mean,
Good.
Sorry. I don't like trauma porn. No, wait. Like Saw, torture porn. That's what they call it.
One.
Regular porn, I love.
Right.
Like the porn that we all love, but like torture porn, no. And not like the fun torture porn, because that's another thing.
It's all over the place. Yeah. No, keep going. This is good.
But like, yeah, like the Saw movies are a good example, or just like, you know, mutilations where the victims don't have a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I like it. I like the a scary movie if like there's a chance of success, like they can fight back, stuff like that. But if they're just like getting mowed down in new and graphic ways, it's just it's unnerving.
Not your cup of tea. Well, I'm sincerely hoping that this disturbs you in some way, because that's part of the fun. Tis the season to creep ourselves out. Tonight's movie I selected was Silent Night, Bloody Night. It's a 1972 movie, so it's a little bit more recent than some of the films that usually get picked for these kind of late night schlock fests. But good news, it is in the public domain, so we are going to watch the hell out of it. We'll keep the cameras on and the mics on selectively. If we start riffing on it, sure, I guess so. If we don't do a good job of riffing on it, you get your money back, viewers. What are you going to do?
It was free.
Yay, it was free. But hey, we do appreciate a subscribe if you want to hit that subscribe bell. I don't know how it works. But yes, it's a lot of famous. What was that?
I can leave?
Oh no, you can't. No, you're stuck. You're
I can
there.
leave anytime I want, right?
No, you can, but don't, and you can't. I'm also. Oh well, there it goes. Seamless. That was a good transition. No, it wasn't.
I tried and I got. Well, I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. All right. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna start watching this film together. Everyone at home is going to be able to watch along with us. Please feel free to comment during the show. If you comment, we will put it on screen and then try to pronounce your name, because we're not going to do a good job. We've all been day drinking, and it's well into the night. So yes, this is not going to go well. Also, our producer has been drinking and on cough medicine. So everything is going to be a mess. It's going to be great. I love it. Without further ado, we're going to attempt to put in Silent Night, Deadly Night, 1972. John, you've never seen this movie, correct? Good. What if he had said yes? Would I have changed my mind? No.
I already don't like it. Why is she so
One last time, I have to see this ground. It's
I
beautiful,
don't like it.
as if nothing had happened here.
Nothing is happening here.
Soon they will tear down the main house, and then nothing will be left. Nothing. Except what I remember. I grew up in the town nearby, where my father was the mayor, and where this house stood waiting for me. It was built by Wilfred Butler. We had never seen him, and he never lived at home. Until the day before Christmas in 1950, he finally did come back.
I may have accidentally
For the
selected a
last
Christmas
time.
movie. Don't tell him.
But it wasn't the very next day. I mean, me personally, I thought he was a goner.
You're making the Cat Came Back references, and I can't be happy about it.
This is what happens when you Try and hurt
All of us believe that his death was an accident. No one knew that another person had come to Butler House that Christmas.
It was the cat. The cat came back.
However this defensive mechanism you're using is very unusual.
Hey, I wonder.
Ooh, that's not bad. Maybe we should dim the lights first.
I brought this light for selfies and for my.
As deputy coroner of the county of Arlington, state of Massachusetts, I hereby find, upon evidence of an autopsy conducted by the medical examiner of this county,
Say that again?
that the deceased, Wilfred Butler, died as a result of burns inflicted accidentally upon himself on his own premises during the afternoon of December 24th, 1950.
Otherwise known as.
No further inquiry shall be held over the body of the deceased, and this inquest is officially closed.
Creepy child singing. I would listen to a CD of creepy children singing.
You would.
Just like a Kids Bop style.
One of the apocalypse episodes of American Dad, the little kid, like up on site, he's like, that was the Antichrist, right? And they're like, no, there's a daycare next door. He's like, cool. Just shoot little kids. I mean, in this situation, not generally.
Right.
Hey, a carrot. Changing the topic.
Don't get your hopes up, kid.
It's not the good one. Not the one you're thinking of. Candy Darling?
Yes. Her last film.
Oh. I was thinking I'd say Candy Darling and you'd say yes, sweetie.
That's why you have to write these in advance.
Oh, you gotta keep up with it.
Yes, the Lloyd Kaufman.
In relation to Andy?
Your mic seems a little quiet. I'm not sure if other people will see that. Hey, comment if you think John's mic or my mic is quiet, and we will do nothing about it.
After the coroner's inquest, on New Year's Day, they buried Wilfred Butler.
This is accent.
There was no one
There you
there
go.
to
That
mourn.
sounds better.
It was the funeral of a stranger.
Autopsy?
Autopsy. Regional dialect of upstate New York. Steamed hams.
Steamed hams.
I mean, this movie's, like many horror movies, is going to be very dark, but let's see if we could.
Are you playing it at the right speed?
Wilfred Butler, being of sound
Yes.
mind and body,
Okay, it just seems like a quarter
at least what the world considers sound, do hereby leave my house and its grounds and all personal effects within that house to my only surviving relation, my grandson, Jeffrey Butler.
It does feel like it's
And
at
I solemnly
125
charge
speed.
him with one duty. Let him leave the house as I left it,
Oh, this is how Knives Out
standing
started.
untouched, to remind the world of its inhumanity and cruelty.
For 20 years, that house lay empty, exactly as Wilfred left it.
Like my womb.
And then, Last year, rumors began that it was finally being sold. The newspaper story traveled through the county to a state hospital for the criminally insane.
What is it?
God, last year when I said.
God!
My parents get back. No, make sure it goes all the way into the distance.
We rented the car. Make sure it gets away. I can imagine watching this with our friend Rick and him commenting on every vehicle.
He was a lawyer from the city.
Well, that's the Jaguar. Jaguar is from Britain. Britain is across the ocean. The Atlantic Ocean.
He's not. He's not on the spectrum. This is just list stats.
Where are you going now?
I guess that's how I see these. I guess that's how I've heard him all these.
Rain Man.
Stay there. I want one together. And
Jack,
smile.
that one's right here.
Zoom in. More. I want to see every pore.
It's not even frozen. They're just standing still.
Your voice of the Northeast. This is Roger Fowler with local stories. First, today's headlines. A warehouse fire still rages in Elizabeth. Police suspect arson. That escaped inmate
it's
at
Elizabeth.
Margaretville State Hospital still at large, still hunted by state
Local
police.
reference.
And over in Roxbury, the city passes a controversial housing code.
All right, I'm going to eat my own words. I want to know more about that car.
Okay, so yeah. Wait. Oh no, that's a Volvo.
That guy has so much.
Yeah, he had a fire iron in his hand. Keep driving, lady.
This is the right choice.
I love when people in scary movies make the right decision. Clearly made the right decision.
So what I absolutely love is I don't have context for this comment from Jordy. Those flip-flops, though. I missed the part where that happened, but yeah. Oh my God.
Do those birds have a squeaky wheel?
Well, didn't I tell you?
Welcome to the stream, by the way.
It's beautiful.
Can we see the rest of it?
Honey, that was it. I think the mayor's waiting for me.
My love is such an important man.
Right. Laura always says that.
Darling,
What?
don't be long.
Honey, if you get bored, just look at the view. Sooner or later, that viaduct's gonna take us back home.
I'll make sure and crack a window for you.
Cunning Crow, that's not the movie where we're talking. Oh, all right. You can't reference other bad movies during this bad movie. And by bad, I do mean differently good. You know what? If they choose to show a door close, I feel like I could say,
Mr. Carter.
This is
Mr.
an
Mayor.
extremely deep cut. It has nothing to do with our Monday night Shadowrun game that we stream live on Twitch.
I was thinking.
Let me
It
introduce
wasn't. It was
you.
completely unrelated.
This is
Shadowrun.
Charlie Tolman, who publishes our weekly newspaper, The Patriot.
Mr. Tolman?
Don't feel free.
And this is Tess Howard.
How do you do?
She operates our switchboard.
Oh, really?
We call her the communications director.
Why is that so
That
ominous?
is Played by her
Our sheriff.
chatteriness.
Won't
Why
you
would
sit
she
there,
share
Mr.
with these
Carter?
people and make sure they're
At the
breathing?
head of the table.
Thank you.
I get it.
I didn't expect to meet you
I
all
see what's
together.
off-putting about this.
Quite a reception.
Everything is ADR. Everything is recorded in post. I feel like none of this is actually recorded there. That's why everything sounds like it's in a nightmare.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah.
Not the
All
actual
right, let's
nightmare?
begin. As you know, I've been retained by Jeffrey Butler. The matter concerns the house that he inherited from his grandfather.
John, I think you need to get
Butler.
closer to the mic. You're a little off when you speak.
Go on, Mr. Carter.
I believe that you offered to buy the house for my client.
We begged him. We wrote letters and we...
Tess.
Well, it's true.
Trouble. There's always trouble.
I can sympathize.
I spent the last 20 years and more driving people away from there. Prowlers, burglars, kids, they're the worst. Chasing for nothing because of that will. That dribble about humanity. No. Inhumanity. What the hell is that, huh?
He talks like an anime villain.
Humanity.
Yes, well, he was bitter.
What is this pile of
Very
flesh
hard.
It must
called
be.
humanity?
He sounds like me most days, actually.
Yeah, you. Well, John, you do
That
talk like
man
an anime
hated.
villain.
Well, some people are like that.
The dog dies. I'm out. I'm out.
Me, Theo.
I'm out.
I am so much more in because Dio's in this movie.
Wait.
Is that a JoJo's reference?
Ronnie James Dio is in this movie? I didn't see him.
It's a JoJo's reference.
Oh, I thought it was a.
But
We have different Dios, John. You and I.
But the
From
character
different
the character is named after that Dio.
All right, but like we worlds apart, man. Worlds apart.
And one of the first things he does in this series is
The
kill
question
himself.
is, well, do you still want the house?
Wow.
Are you offering it?
Oh,
to
they're
us, Mr.
still on
Carter?
this?
Exactly.
Why now?
That sounded like the
Well,
non-pro
that's
belt.
Mr. Butler's business, isn't it?
You know we're not rich. Most of us came here during the Depression.
Most of us are
But we
now
love
in a
this
depression.
It's our home.
And naturally you want to improve it.
Exactly.
My client understands that, and he fully sympathizes, and he's
The
willing
girl
to
in the
sacrifice
car is
the
long
house
dead.
for
Oh,
$50,000
definitely. Definitely. Sorry.
in cash by noon tomorrow.
That's an awful lot of cash.
It's also an awfully good bargain.
You could go to Wilton. You could go now to the bank.
Am I clearly understood?
All
No.
that cash.
Yeah, I also lost the thread
I'll
of what's
wait for your
happening.
answer till tomorrow.
No, there's an old man
You're
who may
spending the night
be
here?
a wizard or a
Yes.
witch.
May
Who
I
left
ask where?
The house
At
to like
the
the
Butler
only descendant,
We could put you up at the motel.
and
As our
like they have
guest.
to, I don't know.
No,
He's
no,
not
the
supposed to
house is
change
fine.
the house, and they
The
did, I guess.
Paradise Motel.
I'm just afraid you're not
That's
supposed to
very
leave
kind
the
of you,
dits
but I'm
alone in
meeting
the
Mr.
car for
Butler
that
about
long.
some personal items.
You'll want a phone. I can reconnect the line.
Don't trouble, please.
No trouble. You'll need a phone.
Don't want to be stuck out there.
Well, you've convinced me. Thank you.
Yeah, you've convinced.
By the way, have you known Mr. Butler a long time?
No, I've never met him. He called me and asked me if I'd handle this for him.
Oh, he's
I said
got a
yes.
Tom
He had
Baker
the key
scarf.
delivered to my office.
No, it's only 2 colors.
There.
It's just a scarf.
Gareth.
Not every
Colin.
scarf is a Tom Baker scarf.
Howard. See you all
Ridiculous.
tomorrow. In fact, I'm looking forward to it.
You sure? We call her a director of communications. Why was that ominous?
Slick, really slick. He's a big lawyer, Bill. You've got to expect that. Don't tell me about lawyers.
Oh, you see the way he looked at us? You see his clothes?
He's doing his job.
He had the correct reaction as he looked at
You know
us.
what I'd like to see? 2 of them like that when talking to each other. Neither one of them would know what to believe.
I love you, too. Honey, when I get home, I'm going to have a nice surprise for you. Oh, no, I can't tell you what it is now. It wouldn't be a surprise, now would it? No, I can't come home now, but it'll be very soon. Very soon.
Aiming a brown. No, not going to do that joke. Not going to do it.
Of course I miss you. Yes, I miss Mommy, too.
Is it just going to keep going on like this?
All right, kid.
All right, she made it.
She made it out of the car.
Good
Look,
for her.
I'll call tomorrow. No, I want to call. I want to talk to Jenny.
I miss her as well.
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, I'm having a fine time. Well, same to you, darling.
Well, you know, they're right. I can't tell
in
when he's
hospital.
lying. You need walkies? Walkies? Time for walkies?
Are you implying that this person is a dog?
Are you implying that she is not?
All right, I have no evidence that she isn't one.
See?
Yeah, all right, good point. So let's do a little check-in. How frightened are you at this point?
I'm frightened that this will go on much longer.
Oh! No, what? Hold on. I want to get this on a widescreen. Just disembodied popcorn. It just came in the room. It would have been better if the hand came in with it. Come on, do it. Yeah, there it is. My own personal thing.
Jesus?
So I've got popcorn and loved ones.
Oh, I thought it was your own personal Jesus.
No, don't. It's not a reference we need to make.
It's a song, right?
Yeah, but it's like, was it what did it come out in 1972? No, it was an 80s song. So yeah, I think the plot of this is that thank you, producer. There's a haunted house or a creepy house. A bunch of killings happened in the 50s, which at the time of this film would have been 20 years ago, so a generation ago. And now they're trying to sell the house or give it away or something and make money.
I think he wants to sell it and they don't want to sell it because they think there's something wrong with it. Maybe.
Yeah. Or they're trying to like bury it because it's creepy or gross. Yeah, I think we should go back in. I have no vested interest in any of these people, except maybe her, because she didn't pick up a hitchhiker who was clearly bad news. And I appreciate common sense in a horror movie like you. Yeah. All right. So we're all on the same page. We're good.
She was very right. My favorite example of that, it wasn't a horror movie, but in The Matrix, when some random voice on the phone tells Neo to go out on a ledge, and he's like, "Oh," and he hangs up the phone. I was like, "Wow, this is starting out great."
Yeah, I agree.
Sense.
Yeah, it's nice. And a rarity. Let's get back to the film. We'll check in again in a couple of minutes. We have a couple commercials we need to play. In fact, let's do one quick commercial before we go on. All right, let's just get that out of the way. But you're okay, right, John? You're so far all good? You're not losing your cool? I noticed that window behind you is slightly open. All right. You feel safe?
I'm more concerned about the hiding all the garbage in my...
Well, all I see is a Pikachu and a Voltron, and
Yes.
I think you're good. We just have to zoom way the hell in.
Voltron guards my dreams.
Good to know. All right, quick commercial break, and we'll be back in a minute, and you'll definitely want to hear this commercial break.
Hey, Skeletor. Yes, Joker? We sure had a lot of fun today, didn't we? Oh, we sure did. And you know what else is fun? No, what else? But you're the Joker. How do you not know what else is fun? I am a Cuckoo Banana Pants. Oh, right. Yes, fine. You know what else is fun? Yeah, what else is fun? Hitting subscribe on this channel. Oh, you don't seem convinced. No, seriously. I learned something today. I'm going to get close to the camera, uncomfortably close. Hey, look at me. If you want to show support to the independent creators and not just these huge media franchises, you should like, follow, subscribe, that whole deal. Specifically, subscribing to us on YouTube and Twitch really does do the trick. It really gets me in my funny bone. That should be my joke. I lost my voice. Also, Superman is here. Yay! Subscribe, like, and follow. We learned something today. And knowledge is power. Boom. I don't really think any of this is on brand. Yeah. Subscribe today. You got it all, buddy. Yeah, we are buddies. I'm Batman.
If we get it, what then? Tear it down.
Was that Venom?
Okay.
We're gonna eat his brains.
I would love it if this became a secret maximum carnage from the 1970s.
Symbiote Magical Garden? Is that what you said? Because we need some...
I'll allow it.
See, now this car has 4 wheels, which was the style at the time.
Mix of Rain Man and Grandpa Simpson.
I hope he never hears it.
That's not at all what I was saying with that.
Look, the character's speaking on it like its own.
That's fair.
I have no control anymore. There's a cat in there walking on a piano.
Here, boy. Here. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Woo, woo. Oh, no. That joke doesn't track as well without the coat. I thought he put on her coat.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Takes off her coat. Mr. Rogers.
Wasn't kidding. Nobody's lived here for years.
That would be such a waste.
It's his grandfather's monument. You know, there's a caretaker who keeps this place just the way he left it.
What kind of monument is this?
Well, that's the trouble. Nobody remembers anymore.
That's what usually happens in America.
I remember this. And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I'm his own. And he walks with me, and he talks with
Yeah, that'll awaken some evil spirits.
Yes. Is it weird to identify with the killer?
Not at all. And not just in this movie.
You're not serious.
Or in movies.
Or movies.
At funerals.
I was a kid in Chipley, Georgia. There's also Chipley, Florida. But they have both been subsequently eradicated from the map. None other has ever known.
And now, coming up to bat.
Oh.
Ugh.
No.
It was so moist back then.
None of that.
Oh, you know what that
The
means.
only thing open was a delicatessen, so I brought you pastrami, salami, potato salad.
It means we just saw our first murder in this thing.
I'll have bologna and macaroni. No, some of that potato salad.
Wow, he has a
Pick the wine
big
too.
appetite. I wonder how he worked it up.
The man took a personal interest in
Her outfit is
Well,
from
we
the
got
Velma
lucky again.
Dinkley
That's early
line.
1970. That's hard to come by.
Can I have some too?
Of course you may.
You didn't think I knew her last name, did you?
Thank you.
If Velma had a line of clothing, it would be sold at Talbot's. She's too big for cat. They're very sizes there.
It must have been wonderful.
What?
The people who lived here. They must have had a wonderful life.
Well, I hope they did. Wilfred Butler must have believed in something. Look at that stone fireplace. Parquet floor.
It's taking this whatever hours to get down
You
the
probably
stairs.
think this place is made of wood, right?
Well,
It's like
Wrong.
fighting the mummy.
Underneath that wood, there's 2 feet of stone. The foundation
Is that as fast as you
8
can move?
bricks wide. Now, someday they're going to come in here and they're going to tear this place down and they're going to build little tract houses all over this property on quarter-acre and half-acre lots. And that bulldozer's going to come up that hill toward this house. And it's going to get the surprise of its life. They built a kingdom out here.
Wait, is the house going to get a surprise, or is the bulldozer going to get a... Which is the it?
Maybe he's going to lay down in front of it.
It's probably like the
Bro,
rest
that
of
if
us.
this turned into a
Wants money.
BBC series, and...
You know, he's asking $50,000 cash for this place, and if you only wait, he can get, or he can get
Did you
at
say
least
50,000?
250,000.
Oh,
But he won't
wait, that's
take
a lot
his
of money
time.
for then.
Yeah.
So he'll get screwed.
For the 70s, that's a lot of money. I'd say with no
do you want
expertise
to
on
go
the subject.
upstairs now?
We're on the internet. I mean,
So-
what we say is law.
You know, one of the great pleasures in life
Is he melting?
is the pleasure of anticipating pleasure.
Whatever wax they used to make him.
We are very close now. aren't we?
Is there a gas leak?
Certainly. Very close.
My glasses.
Yet?
Keep looking, honey. Butler said the place is furnished.
Jenkins.
She's like if Daphne and
Velma murdered.
Velma had a baby and it was boring.
To the fugitives.
Oh, everything going on with this guy's face is not appropriate. He is very red. He looks like a red werewolf in Galbro form.
Ears.
Anything doing?
No, sir. But look at this.
More football, huh?
Look how they swerved that quarterback. Look at his arm.
Got no time now. Go task.
He said it like
How about that
he said it
telephone
like
up
it
at the
was a
Butler house?
swarm
Is it
of
working?
unexpected football.
He's willing to sacrifice the house.
Yep, that rash of football is happening.
$50,000.
Oh my God, we
cash.
rewound.
I knew.
That's not going to happen. So while we try to figure this one out, you want to just skip to the end?
Wait.
Holy Lord in heaven! Imagine having to rewatch that. All right, we're back. I don't know if that was just on my end, but I definitely saw.
Oh yes, Miss Howard. Yeah, the phone's working fine.
You called me on it.
Thank you. Good night.
He had a full sentence.
Honey, I'm going down to the car to get some cigarettes. Be back in a minute.
Okay.
I wonder
I'll
if they're
get
going to
lonely.
show the entire thing.
Is that a tiny wine glass, or do women today just drink out of giant wine glasses?
Oh, if you know, if you're a woman today, let us know in the comments because I don't know. Do you drink out of a bigger than average wine glass?
Comically oversized. Oh.
I don't know what I would have been more disappointed by.
It kind of goes both ways. Is he hot wiring his own car?
That's how you get cigarettes out of it. She is constantly bedecked in furs. Is this a werewolf movie?
She looks like a Bond girl who got lost on the way to the set.
Did you get your cigarette?
With anticipation for him.
May I have one?
Sure. No, it's the most amazing things. These cigarettes come in these very small packages these days.
Oh, that's for me?
Mm-hmm.
Can I open it?
Oh, no. Our Christmas is day after tomorrow.
We're
Is that an order?
Yes, ma'am. That's an order.
No, they have that weird after Christmas.
Oh, that Boxing Day Christmas bullshit? Hey, if you know what the Boxing Day Christmas bullshit's about, message us. But it's probably like 4 a.m. where you live. So,
No, it's like Coptic or Roman or something. They have like another Christmas like a couple weeks later.
yeah, I remember hearing about that. It seems made up. Big Christmas, right?
Just dragging it out, really. Do something! I bet you there was just condoms in that box.
If the killer were a supernatural being or cool looking, I could understand why they would need the pet. Oh. Hey, I think I saw his boob. Does that count for anything? No?
The guy
The guy, the old man in the bed.
No. There was Smucker's jam everywhere.
Oh, Mr. Telling jokes during a horror movie. Okay, I thought maybe that would turn your stomach a bit, but no.
And honestly, it just feels rude.
You know what? That is very relatable. That is very relatable. Like, it's been a while.
Could have waited until he finished.
Could have at least given them that. Although he did give them one round, I assume, earlier in that day. They're just showboating at this point. You know what that means? Oh,
all cops are bad.
Bill, someone's
love her.
calling from Butler House.
Okay, put him on.
Go ahead now.
Mr. Carter?
I'm not Carter.
Who is this?
The honor.
Butler.
I'm worried, Sheriff. Carter's not here.
Speak up, I can't hear you.
They call her the great communicator because she looks like church.
What is it? What's wrong?
Carter's here, but he's gone. Won't you come?
Okay. Now you stay put in that house.
I'll wait for you. Please, hurry. I'm afraid.
Now take it easy. I'm coming.
She's just still listening.
Mr. Butler, are you done?
I've come back.
What's that?
I want to see you again.
Hello? Who is this?
This is the greatest love story since Twilight.
It's Marianne. Tell the mayor. Tell them all. I'm waiting in my father's house.
You tell them hell's coming.
It's so lonesome here.
That's creepy. All right, I'm giving it. That is pretty creepy. I also like that he said that I'm waiting in my father's house, which brings us a very weird Christmas Jesus vibe. You know, that sounds I'm on my own on that one. All right, good, great. I finally also got the joke about director of communications. They call her the director of communications, but she is the telephone operator for the town. Whoa!
Yes, I got that.
You did not get that.
I did get that.
I did not get that.
I really did. What other communications would there be? A telegraph?
First of all, listen, I thought he was legitimately the director of communications for that real estate thing, whatever the hell they were, or the town council.
Multinational conglomerate they're running out.
They could have one person who's the director of communications on their town council. That is totally reasonable. You're
as far as we know, everybody in that town was in that room.
Sexist. I'm calling it. Cancel John Minus right now,
please.
But no, we should really finish the rest of this movie. Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Thought we were almost going to stop it, didn't we? Those look exactly like my dumbbells. Rusty, solid, unused.
Oh my God, where is everybody?
I feel the exact same way when I post something on Twitter and no one likes or comments.
Oh God, where are we?
Oh my God, where is everybody?
Oh, Maggie, thank goodness.
What is it, Tess?
Something's come up. Something urgent. Can you start early?
Oh, honey, I'm watching TV.
Maggie Daly, you get yourself over here.
What is it?
Just get moving, Maggie. Just please hurry.
Seems like the cool thing to do would be warning her you're asking her to come out in the middle of murder night.
Wasn't he just murdered?
It's a different white guy.
Oh.
Now the headlights on the 67 Jaguar, that's an interesting story.
There are 4, but only 2 light up at a time. But there is an option to have all 4 on, if it's dark enough. Which you would think this was dark enough. But obviously not, because he only has 2 headlights.
You're right, the characters are right. I have several questions. Have we ever seen this character before? I feel like we have.
I thought that was Velfney.
I thought that was fur coat wearing lady, but it's not. It's a different woman. But now I don't know which of the previous women's that was.
I'm calling her Velfney.
Come in. It's open.
She's a chimera.
Okay, mister, that's far enough. What do you want here?
Mayor.
Try again. My father's not home. And don't move.
You want me to put my hands up?
Is that a young Javier Bardem?
Just stay there.
Playing the same character?
What are you staring at?
I seem to remember you from the road.
That's why I'm holding a gun.
That makes sense.
Thanks.
Is this
Does
the
everybody
most
carry one here?
savvy character in horror
I'll call
films?
him.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
After Jody Smollett.
The sheriff's office is empty.
How do you know?
I was just there.
Who are you?
My heart raced.
Jeffrey Butler.
Lovecraft Country on HBO Max.
Well, you're the one who's selling the house.
Yes.
Have you any ID?
No, I
Don't
swear
laugh at me.
now a
I
prequel
want
to No
your
Country
ID.
for Old Men.
Some maniac escaped from Margaretville.
It's One House for a Young Man.
Okay.
Oh, come on. I thought that was funny. One house
Put
for
it on
an
the
old,
table.
One house for a young man. All right.
Can't just
Go back.
reference things.
He looks like Javier Bardem. Can't even believe I remembered his name. I'm so bad at that.
Yeah, we know. We used to do a comedy show together. Remember that?
Nope.
California license.
Oh.
Lucky you.
Would you like to see my maniac card from the asylum? They give you one when you escape.
He's begging her to
Scarlet M
kill
on it
him.
so people won't get confused.
Okay. Look,
Do you
I'm
become
sorry about the
confused,
gun.
Noah?
My father's in Wilton getting your money.
Why is she putting the gun away?
He had a good cover
All I
story.
want to do is get into
Also,
my house.
I mean, he's a white guy. Everybody
The
has
sheriff
to
deputy might have
be
a key.
defenseless around him.
He's about the only one I know
Well, where's he?
of. You go down the road about 1.5 miles till you come to a white house with a white fence, and then you can't miss it.
Thanks.
You know, somehow now she's the creepy one.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, no, I see it. Yeah, definitely. What happened?
There was a transfer of power.
What? Call the mayor or Mr. Tone and nobody else. Promise me you'll do that.
Well, sure.
Mark it
Are
down,
they-
honey. So you'll have
Is she hitting on her?
Sheriff, the 301.
And I mean that either
I'm heading
direction.
west on
That
Route 5
was
to Buffalo
hot.
House.
The two of them
You'll
had
hear about
tension.
I was not expecting you to say that.
What the hell? What's that light out there?
It costs a lot of money to color correct film in the 70s, so sometimes we just let things be nothing
Did
but a
it,
can.
or
No, not particularly more than anything. This is where people can neck in the drive-in. That's how I neck. Like Frankenstein's monster coming at you.
it makes sense that you got married when you did?
Yeah, no, totally. And to whom?
She had the same amount of expertise.
We basically just high-fived a lot, and then we're like, yeah, let's get married.
That was sex, right?
Mm.
Like, maybe we just made love. I just called you Kim. That would make her Amy.
Oh no! Oh good, we couldn't see it no matter what.
Oh no! Why was he fumbling around in the darkness for a dangerous man? See, I don't get upset when people like do stupid things.
Did you find a deputy?
Like,
No, I wasn't there.
well, it's
I
not
was
that I don't
thinking.
get upset, but just people do stupid
Isn't
things.
your lawyer
There was
supposed
even
to be
a
at the house?
Geico commercial
The
about
door
it.
was locked. His car was there, so I borrowed it.
You mean you stole a car?
He stole a car.
Keeping it warm.
What if you need to?
Stole a dead person's car.
He
Who's coming to
made
dinner?
a person dead
Oh.
and then stole their car.
Daddy, we always have dinner every Thursday. Do you want something?
You think maybe they're both the killer and it's just different,
Yeah, I
like
know,
different
it's
bodies,
awful.
so they're just gonna fight out at the end and it's gonna be a
What about a
romantic
drink?
comedy?
Yeah.
No, she is a little bullocky.
Cheap bourbon, but that's a big favorite around here.
Sandra, right? Not Batman Detective.
Do you want ice?
No, straight.
Sandra or Batman Detective? Which
Harvey.
Harvey. Got it.
Sandra Harvey Bullock. That's a real name. You didn't know that, did you?
Well,
Yeah, Bill Finger created the character after her. I'm sure Bill Finger did not create Harvey Bullock, but please correct me in the comments, nerds.
Was he created for this series?
Why did you decide
Like
to sell the
Harley?
house
No, he was in the comics.
Oh, okay.
after all these years?
I need to know.
That would have been cool too, because he was in Gotham. He would have been another like kind of breakout character.
What's it like on the inside?
You should probably
you know,
be
I've never
watching
seen
this
the
movie.
inside. When I was a child, my father told me to stay away from it or something terrible.
No,
might
she's
happen.
clearly the creepy one now.
No, she's definitely.
What's it like in jail?
I haven't seen it either.
You're going to sell it? You've never seen it? I don't know. It's too bad. It's about the only place to see around here.
Oh, she's definitely
I
Sandra
forgot.
Bullock. though.
Someone keeps calling with a message for my father. She says that she's
Don't
waiting
go
at your
into the
house.
woods.
In the reception room.
What woman is waiting in my house in the reception room?
Oh, I don't know. It's not a voice that I know.
I better go out there.
Well, we got an update. Harvey Sandra Bullock was created by Archie Goodwin and Howard Chaykin. Makes sense.
I suppose you'll be going back to California soon. California? You said you lived there, remember?
No, I'll be traveling.
Oh, I forgot my cover story.
Jeff, look. It's a sheriff's car.
That can't be. I killed him. Oh.
Now, the four headlights also have two lights under them.
All right, we get it.
You started this.
I don't think I did.
I'm just gonna take it. They're just lambs to the slaughter.
Look at that tombstone.
Thump, thump.
Pretty cheerful.
Hello, nameless.
Who bears the
faithless
cross shall wear the
being.
crown. Wilfred Butler.
Literally everyone's
grandfather.
just a face, and if they've got like a fur collar on, I could see it.
Oh no, I meant in the chat, but also in the movie.
Oh, all right.
Someone left their sunglasses in the snow.
They're the sheriffs.
That sounds like
My
a.
lawyer's missing.
Yeah, this is a stalker. You should be worried.
No, I was gonna say that
Get
sounds like the
strange phone
beginning to
calls.
a Snow Patrol song.
And now someone's fascinated by my
Somebody
grandfather's
left
grave.
their sunglasses.
For those of you
Get
joining
out
us
of
on
here.
Facebook, join us on Twitch or
still wanna go to my
YouTube,
house?
and we could see your face
Yes.
on the comments. What?
But I don't
Yeah,
want to
no,
go
that
alone.
makes sense.
Listen,
Twitch,
I'm
YouTube
not
is
nervous.
preferable, but
Of
you
course
could do
you're not.
some wacky
Oh,
thing
it's the
and
cold. I'm shaking
have your
from it.
comments show up on Facebook if you want.
Let's get out of here.
okay.
We'll get help in
Wait,
town. It's 10
was
minutes
she hitting
drive.
on him? Let's get out of here. Huh? Look at my animated eyebrows.
There's too much music for this little action. Meanwhile, beneath Meanwhile, Hephaestus works on his. Oh, I got it. Meanwhile, beneath Mount Olympus. There we go.
Do you know what? I'm just impressed. The casual Hephaestus.
I was getting there. You can see me getting there.
I could see it. It was great. Yeah, it was a journey. That is exactly the same bell we have in the studio for when someone swears or does something good.
Yeah. They're all the
thinking,
same
oh,
bell.
near me.
There's only one bell. I mean, there's only one model of it. It's not like they revamped it every year.
No, there's a slight difference in sound. So let me have that.
This man has so little action. He's absorbing the action of other
He
things.
reminds me of someone, and I don't remember who.
He's making the room cold because he's absorbing all the kinetic energy from the molecules. Literally slowing down.
For those of you who missed it early in the show, I admitted that I would watch or listen to like a CD, an actual CD of Kids Bop, like scary kids singing music from horror movies. But has not
Change
yet
your
been
mind?
made.
Deputy's not here, but Tolman is.
Who's Tolman?
Come on, you'll see.
The funny thing is, I also don't know who Toman is, and I've been watching the movie.
But have they been watching the movie?
Mr. Tolman, wait. No, please, I have to talk to you.
He's not going anywhere.
I'm sorry. This is Jeffrey Butler.
Like they
He's
had
the
to
one who's
catch
selling
up
the
to him.
house. He can't get inside the place. And my father's gone to Wilton.
Yes, I'm
So we
Javier
wondered-
Burnett, or I will be. One day I will be Javier Burnett. Still working on the
He'll tell
accent.
us.
I'm challenging that.
Tess has gone to his house.
Why would she go there?
Is he mute?
I don't know.
Does he play pinball? Somebody answer me.
Anyway, she won't get in. You say it's locked. He says she hates the place.
Would you like to drive there? Diana could stay here, lock herself in.
I need a key.
That deaf, dumb, and blind guy sure drives a mean Jaguar. Doo 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 doo.
We're not doing this, John. We can't keep doing this.
Doo doo doo.
This is what happens when John gets too cocky.
I get. I've been drinking a lot of caffeine, so
Good. That'll get you through it.
yeah.
I wonder if any of this is going to happen here.
No, nothing's gonna happen. Wait, so you were expecting him, and it was still scary.
Oh man, this isn't my house. It's Tessa's.
He doesn't even know what the plan is. Hello, murderer. Murderer here.
Oh! Interestingly enough, we know who the Facebook
Tessa's
user
in here.
was.
Are you
Amy.
satisfied?
Amy,
We have
hey.
questions about the day that comes
have gone
after
to my
Christmas
place.
in England.
Why would
The other Christmas, the Boxing Christmas. It's vital. We need to know before the movie's over.
That's
She
not
hates it.
Christmas, though. That's not what I'm talking about. It's
Oh.
like one of those, like, Eastern
Maybe she went to
Orthodox
see the woman who's there.
Christmases.
Oh, yeah.
And, like,
All right.
Someone called the
Egyptians,
mayor's house
too.
before.
We
Said
talked
she'd be
about
waiting.
Like Coptic Christmas or something.
What is that in the background? Is that a bunch of like hamster wheels
What is it?
going? What is that chittering? What
He can
nonsense
hear-
squeaking?
He can hear how bad this movie is. Is he driving away?
Why can't we do that?
It's the parakeets or the
Three
birds.
Kings Day. Three Kings Day. That might be it. Someone look it up for us.
No, I'm sure it isn't because it's really like a week or two after. It's in like January. Oh, please eat it. Eat it. Just bite its head off. That'd be awesome.
All right.
Oh, I'm in the movie.
Hello, Jeff?
No, I think it is Three Kings Day. The Epiphany?
Hello?
January 6th? Yeah.
Is anybody
That-
there?
That might, yeah, that might be it. I think it's in January.
So if we can make a horror movie for Three Kings Day,
Diane
and it's about a guy who gets mad because he has to explain it to everyone.
Who are you?
I'm 20.
Hello?
I don't really
Hello?
like. That was before my time. And then he does try to kill her because that's infuriating. I know that the Beatles are before your time, and you're in your 20s. But guess what? They're timeless.
704,
Oh, did we ever watch that?
I did what you're talking about, Blockbuster, the last Blockbuster.
Yeah.
I don't think you were with us when we watched it.
I didn't watch it.
I'll watch it again. It's great. It's really good. And Lloyd Kaufman does indeed hate Blockbuster Video. Lloyd Kaufman, co-producer of Silent Night, Deadly Night.
That damn cat. Yeah, the Coptic Christmas is on January 7th, so maybe it is the same thing. I don't know how we got on this, but like, I need to like
two characters who died many minutes ago said that the day after Christmas was their Christmas, and we've tried to contextualize it, and it never makes any sense because it's not supposed to make any sense. Who is the little cherub face?
I saw your car.
Director of Communications.
I think that was like an engagement ring. Maybe he was going to propose to her.
Oh, definitely. You didn't get that. You got that she was the director of communications and she's
Bill?
a phone operator, but you
that
didn't know
you?
that the little gift wasn't an engagement ring.
I think I had a joke and then I convinced myself that it was condoms.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. Commitment to a joke, to a bit is good.
Sometimes I say things that
Wait,
are
that's
true.
a different lady, isn't it? We'll never know now.
You can't see me, but I can see you.
Have you noticed that John coughs every time the guy whispers?
You're older now.
Rude!
Well, there's the real horror of this movie. Body shaming. That's the real horror.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
This is AMSR.
Take it.
AMSR. This is what ASMR. Bloomhouse presents ASMR.
The person on the telephone said 1935, Christmas Eve. But that's not the beginning. In 1927,
you
Butler
can't
House
flash
is
back to
restored
things even
by
further
Wilfred Butler.
in the last half of the movie.
After that, I find
Wait,
social
Ali
events,
Pay.
parties, nothing special.
All right. What does that say? Hold on. Wilfred. John's dead, by the way. Wilfred Butler restores snowflakes of recently. I should not have shrunk this. I'm gonna try that again. Hold on. Okay. Wilfred Butler restores showplace of recently acquired property. Wow, that really does not look like a real newspaper. Interesting. While John's gone, let's take a quick break and show another series of commercials. And we will be back as soon as he's done choking. I assume. You back, John? No, he's not. All right, we'll be back in a minute.
Then, in 1930, Butler's wife, Catherine, dies of tuberculosis. In August 1933, it starts. Wilfred Butler's daughter is cruelly attacked and raped. Her name is Mary Ann, the same name as the caller who left those messages tonight. She's 15 then. On May 2nd, 1934, Mary Ann Butler gives birth to a son, Jeffrey Butler. Jeff. Early in 1935, Butler House is turned over to a Dr. Robinson as an asylum for mental patients. And then Butler goes on to say that he has committed his own daughter. Mary Ann will live at the asylum. There's no end to this story. It's been carefully cut out of all the papers. Why would Toman do that? You scared me. What happened?
What happened is, Tess has 40 bird cages. Toman is hysterical. Everybody's at my house but me. It's cold outside and you forgot to lock the door.
Jeff, how old are you?
How old am I? You mean, how many years have I lived?
No. There's a lot in the paper about your family.
I don't want to talk about my family.
Wait a minute. There's a woman calling, and she says her name is Mary Ann. That was your mother's name, wasn't it?
My mother died in childbirth. That's when I started traveling.
It's not what the papers say.
What's your point?
I just thought that you should read something for your own good.
Nothing you could tell me about my past or future would be for my own good. Where is the paper?
It's on the table.
It's so stupid to lie. I missed the whole event.
Jeff, maybe your mother's still alive. Maybe she's waiting for you at the house.
I don't know. Come on. No more side trips. Let's go out there.
I'm muted. Great. Folks, I don't know what happened to John. He went missing, and I have to presume died. Tragically. Well, not tragically. I mean, whatever. So yeah, if you have an idea of what happened to John, please send in a comment and we will get to it. He is messaging me, interestingly not without any visuals, saying he had a coughing attack. I think this movie actually got to him. I think he is a coward and he's sitting there pooping his pants. So we're going to take this opportunity to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, the climax of this movie, I assume, from the heightening music. I don't know. But enjoy these vintage commercials from 1972. Won't you? I mean, I sincerely hope you do.
Of course you get one button color on Sears 19-inch color TV. But you also get something a lot more important. Come, I'll show you. You get Sears testing for quality. Sears service available nationwide. And most important,
We'll take care of it.
Sears reputation for dependability. With Sears 19-inch color TV, you get a lot more than one button color.
Sooner or later, you're going to try a white owl. And when you do, we got you. Maybe we'll get you with a white owl's mild, or the flavor, or one of our great shapes. But, we're going to get you. You know we're going to get you. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Valvoline Motor Oil is the choice of men who care the most about cars. The pros. At Indy, on drag strips, and on road race courses. More professional drivers rely on Valvoline than any other brand. You can rely on Valvoline for your car, too. It's the motor oil for the man who really cares about his car. Valvoline, a product of Ashland Oil, a growing worldwide company.
I'm Floyd Little of the Denver Broncos. Here's what's left of some kid who needed someone to love him. Someone to talk to. Things just never worked out for Leroy. There are kids like Leroy where you live. They need your help. Write to Volunteer, Washington, D.C. 20013. What we need, money can't buy. We need you. The National Center for Voluntary Action.
All right, so John, you're back.
Why had he sent for me? I had a strange feeling I would soon find out.
Bonsoir, monsieur. Je vous attendais.
Un nouveau jeu?
Oui, Skidle Tacto, c'est pourquoi je vous ai fait venir.
Pourquoi moi?
Parce que vous êtes le plus grand joueur du monde de Skidle.
Ah, merci. J'ai plein Léo. Combien?
Tout ce que vous voudrez.
Un crayon jaune.
Un crayon jaune? C'est tout?
Disons, une boîte de crayons bleus.
Mais pourquoi demander si peu?
Because I only took 1 year of French in high school.
Skittle-Tack-Toe by Aurora, where fun is the name of the game.
I 1000% want to play that game.
Because of Maxwell Smart?
Well, that's a major reason, but also it's a mixture of tic-tac-toe and that
tetherball.
Yeah, and tetherball, which I mean, those are the two things I almost went to the Olympics for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened, John? What happened to you in the middle of this movie where you cowardly tapped out?
I was cowardly coughing up bile.
Bile? It almost sounded like you were saying vodka. Both?
No, that wouldn't help.
All right. So I think officially you could not handle the entire movie and you left.
No, I've been coughing for like 4 or 5 months.
That's a convenient cover story, John.
I also had cancer.
The look on my face. All right. So the music's rattling up. I think we're coming to the climax. I really wish you had seen that first commercial for White Owl cigars.
I did.
Very ominous. We're gonna get you.
Yeah, now we got you.
Yeah, we're gonna get you. The tobacco industry would not want to lean in on that. Now.
It's truth in advertising. Wait, so is the deaf guy burned up in there?
I don't know, but maybe.
Jeff, look.
Running off the road.
What you're doing is scarier than the movie.
Stay back!
Whatever do you mean? Hit subscribe, folks.
You loving all this dead air? Hit subscribe.
Like this blackness on half the screen. No offense, John.
He's dead.
Jim. You feel like half the town's population by now. Who are we grieving? Oh, her dad.
Oh, wait, no, I thought her dad died long ago. Or was that the guy who was mute? Doesn't matter.
No, I thought her dad was the police guy.
His hands. Somebody cut off his hands.
You killed him. You killed Tolman.
He was asking for help.
You killed him.
Get in the car.
I guess we don't really need to see anything, right?
It's basically a radio play now.
You know what I just realized? The guy I said looked familiar. That's John Carradine. I think we were both thinking about David Carradine. Yeah, and I think he just died. But he was a mute, so we couldn't see it. So. Oh, all right. Good to know. He's almost got like a Cobra Commander, like aura. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it looks like the hood of a cobra when he's surrounded in darkness.
He's Serpentor.
That's it. This I command.
Butler House.
The keys. He took them.
Yes, what?
This is Marianne Butler. I'm calling from my house. Won't you come over here, Mr.
This is an NPR podcast, right?
We're having a reunion.
ASMR, the horror movie.
You are listening to National Public Radio. All things considered. And murder.
And now for Terry Brooks.
Coming up next, Wait, Don't Tell Me with Ophira Eisenberg. Let me just sit down and read a nice book during this murder investigation.
I write this knowing that no one shall ever see it. Not my beloved daughter, or even my grandson, Jeffrey. I write for myself in the hope of forgiveness, if that is still possible.
These are all my Facebook
And
posts.
I write for you, Marianne, whose youth and innocence I have destroyed.
It's definitely my
By
Facebook posts.
1935, the doctors had treated my daughter for a year. I had believed they could cure her. The child, Jeffrey, was taken from us and sent to California.
Artist depiction of California.
I brought doctors to live there. I welcomed other patients. Useless. All of it.
Useless?
I remembered what she had been. There was never a lovelier, happier child.
This is what acid is
If you had a very boring life, yeah. Let's drop acid and play the Victrola.
Ladies and gentlemen, quiet, please. I propose a toast. Doctor, please.
By Christmas of the first year, I knew that I must act. Not for myself, but for my helpless child.
Led him to create this institution. Our friend.
I had no plan. All I knew was that I must take her from these men with their promises, their lies.
Shall we?
Backstabbers, backstabbers.
For he's a jolly
to
good
your
fellow.
face.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
No lie, every New Year's party I've ever been to, whenever anybody is celebrating anything, that's what's going on in my head. I've got this evil I must keep away from these evil people.
I knew
I
that
have
they
this
would gorge
sourpuss
themselves
face on
into a
my...
stupor that afternoon. It was their celebration. I expected no less. Since they had come into my house, they had acted as if they owned it. They had behaved like poor relations, half guilty, but finally unable to control their appetite.
Candy, darling?
Yes, sweetie.
We did it. We did it, folks. We landed it. He looks like an angry Mr. Potato Head.
Non-gender Potato Head. Cutscene all day.
After dinner, they danced and drank as they usually did.
Actually, this
All the
reminds me.
time, Robinson
Did you
would
see Parasite?
smile and reassure me.
No.
They expected me to believe because I had no choice.
And I'm mocking you for not seeing horror movies.
Wilfred, trust me.
No, I'm mad because
He
it's
really
not what
believed Marianne would be
I
well.
think you actually
He
would
saw a
really
light. There is a light at the end of a long tunnel.
There is a light.
He's been fantasizing about murdering them the entire evening, and no one's noticed.
I love that. That is me at any party.
Stay here, Doctor. I'll give more champagne. He was ready. I knew it. Drunk and fat and full of his own importance.
Body shaming.
I left.
That's me.
That is in your bio.
Drunk and fat and full of my own stuff. I should change my Twitter bio right now. That's all you need to know. When I submit writing packets, that's gonna be my bio. When I submit, I'm actually gonna get around to doing that. That looks like the bunker where they created Captain America. A little ghosty.
I cannot believe we are this long into this sepia tone flashback reading of an old man's diary in this film.
I don't remember anything else. This was the whole movie, right?
You mean, are you talking about life? I don't remember anything else.
I don't remember anything else. I've always been here. There's a picture of me on the wall. I've always been the
My
caretaker.
cruelty to Marianne was inhuman. I know that. I had loved her.
Oh, is he gonna merge
I
her
had
with a
fathered our
dog?
child, Jeffrey. I had brought her to this. But I swear that on that afternoon, all I wanted was to save my child.
Not happy with what I think is happening.
He's gonna turn her into a dog.
I'd be happy with that.
No one was happy with that.
My hope was to get her away from that house. But also, I wanted to set free those other wretches who had so long been abused.
Also, I wanted to kill those other guys.
I couldn't.
There's got to be a way I could watch this faster.
That's what I asked you.
No speed control. All right, maybe next time we pre-process these films so that they're longer, faster.
I
Not
knew
longer,
what they
worse.
might do if these inmates were freed. And this is is my guilt. I knew.
This is my last resort.
I freed them.
Thank you, Al. Correct. I don't know what this is, but I hate it. We don't know. There wasn't a Dracula in this movie up until a few seconds ago. And now there's like a full Dracula. Although it does seem like it could be daylight.
Isn't that one of those indie games? Like, and suddenly there's a Dracula or something like that?
Close, yeah.
Is this Midsummer?
All these other horror movies it could be. Yet it isn't. You know what's crazy? If you took any stills of this part, it would look terrifying.
Yeah.
This is one of those things where it's much, much less frightening in context.
In context.
I've seen stills of like black and white movies, like Haxon and whatever. You like look at it, you're like, oh man, what was this about? And it's lost, or you can't see the entire thing. You assume it was really creepy, but then it's really just this. Keep in mind, whatever happened right now happened, I guess, in the 30s, because somebody is reading it in a diary.
Yeah, and somebody's right, because we still don't know who that guy is.
We don't know. We just know that he looks like Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem. Friendo.
Is that person carrying a hoe?
Oh, I don't know about her sexual background. I don't think that's any of our business.
No, that's not. You missed the part where they told us something about her sexual background.
They're still playing Silent Night.
There is endless context for this, unfortunately. This is literally somebody reading somebody's diary, what happened in the creepy house before it became the creepy house, and it just goes on like this for quite a while.
I want to make a reference, but yeah, you got to see that movie.
This looks a lot like Miss Havisham's dining table.
Faversham. Oh, I went somewhere else.
You definitely went somewhere else.
But I think it still...
Yeah, it works. It tracks. Is that Jesus? Somebody's got to represent Jesus in this movie, right?
It's your own personal Jesus.
It's a Christmas movie. Wait, that might be Jesus.
Actually, they used to dose psych patients up with so much Haldol and Geodone. This is pretty much how they moved. Accurate.
I like the way you slurped your soda just as she was drinking from whatever chalice that is.
This can't have anything to do with anything. See, now that wine glass is bigger. Scoop. Oh, nice touch waiting for you to Hydrate.
Happy holidays, John.
After the inmates started for the house, I went to get our car to take Marianne away. I do not know exactly when she slipped away from me. I assume that when they saw her in the dining room, the inmates believed her to be part of that household which they hated. And so, they killed her.
Wait.
Later,
All right.
there was a celebration. And then most of the inmates fled. I don't know where. But I shall never forget what they did to my child. Since that Christmas, I have lived in prisons and asylums. Lived anonymously.
Do you get to do that?
I have wandered in bitterness until all seasons have become as one. And that is a season of vengeance.
Till all are one.
A season of vengeance.
That'd be a good name for something.
Merry Christmas. Hot toddy may have been a bad choice tonight.
That's what we call it around here. 12 Days of Vengeance. Hey, it's Sandra Bullock.
I thought Sandra Harvey Bullock.
Sandra Harvey Bullock.
Jeff?
Wilfred Butler is still alive. This is still his house.
Your grandfather died in 1950. He was burned to death in this house.
My grandfather poured gasoline over a squatter he found here. But Tom wanted to believe he was dead.
I guess our autopsy wasn't very thorough.
Good callback.
This house was an asylum. There was a massacre by the inmates. Tess, Tolman.
John, as a mental health professional, how healthy is it to think of inmates that way?
All inmates. They killed my
I was like that.
In this room.
Right.
Oh, did you want me to do something positive there?
Mm.
Like point out stigmas and how they're not...
Nah, you know what? It's fine. If whoever's watching this much into the movie has no right to fire any of us.
I could have gone in that direction.
You know what's fascinating to me is that for most of this film, I don't actually have to show it on the screen. It's fine. It's all black.
Oh, it's a radio play.
Who's there?
Who dat?
Who that is? That's just my baby daddy.
Now you hold a gun. I thought there'd be more.
Oh, no.
I didn't expect a Reservoir Dog ending to this.
Right?
No.
Secretly directed by a
Daddy?
Tarantino?
Daddy?
Doesn't matter.
I was trying to. Not, I was thinking Descendant, but what's the opposite of Descendant?
Jeff?
Ancestor.
Ancestor.
No. Jeff, why?
Why do you have feelings for him? You just met him, and half of that time you thought he was going to kill you.
Wait, he wasn't the bad guy?
Don't run away.
The there are two guns there.
Plethora of guns.
That is an ancient man, and you are a young woman.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Again, she put all her points in common sense. So now there's literally no one alive on the cast. He can't even make a call because the call lady's dead.
The coal lady?
I spent that night weeping. By morning, there were no more tears. I know that my father and Jeffrey both thought they were shooting at killers, but they were simply the last victims in that house of victims. And now, a year later, they will tear down Wilfred Butler's monument. But they can never destroy my memories of what happened here.
This was the weirdest opening to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy yet. I know it's your story and you can tell it any way you want. Wow.
The whole cast died. Right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody. And also, so basically the two guys who killed each other at the end, I think it was the mayor and the guy who was the MacGuffin, like the grandson or whatever. It was a whoopsie daisy. So this is anti-gun violence. And and the old guy was just hanging around killing people. Good for him, I say. Right?
For decades.
Decades. He was around. He had staying power.
And nobody. He didn't leave. He didn't hide. He did in closets. He was a master criminal.
You know what's amazing? It actually makes sense why he was so slow.
He didn't have to be faster.
He was because he was an octogenarian.
Yes.
I'm gonna kill you. Wow, that was something, I say. What did you think, John? Your first horror movie?
What do you think, sirs?
Yeah.
Oh,
what did you think? Your first horror movie ever?
That was horror, I guess.
I mean, it wasn't not horror. There was a lot not to like about that.
No, it's fine. It was fine.
It happened.
Yeah.
You watched it. You can't unwatch it.
You can't unwatch it.
So those of you who've watched along with us, thank you. Thank you.
I don't think that will give me nightmares. I mean,
I would like to know next time we do this, and we're hoping we're going to meet up next week, where it's actually officially October. Tell us what may have happened. I want you to keep a dream journal. Write this stuff down. I will check in on you tomorrow to see if you made it through the night.
I don't know if I'll remember this 20 minutes from now.
Well, the nightmares will be with you forever, is what we're hoping.
You know what I think the problem might be?
No.
I think since I last saw like a horror movie, my life has become so much infinitely worse.
Yeah. It was like challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear that.
That's scarier than my actual reality. So
Yeah.
this is a good test.
I thought that might be a problem. So, hello, background, for showing up. We have some commercials and things we could play, some vintage commercials. But it's been 2 hours. I think we've had enough. We're gonna sign off. We might actually just play out with the commercials just for you to enjoy them. Thank you, everyone, for watching along with us. Please like, follow, and do that whole jazz.
People can listen or watch this later, right?
Yeah, it'll be up on YouTube. It gets archived on YouTube. I think a limited time on Twitch as well. But the best way of finding out when we're doing more of these is to subscribe to our channel. If you actually have like an Amazon Prime subscription on Twitch and don't mind throwing it our way, do so, and we will sing your praises next time. And if you have a movie you want us to watch or want John to watch, please, even if it's not like a public domain movie, we could watch it off camera and then I could psychoanalyze him as you do. I wouldn't do a good job. Don't worry, John. But thank you all very much for joining us. We're going to sign off from all of us here to all of you out there. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, question mark. That's our sign off.
I guess. Thanks for letting us do this to you.
Thanks, I guess.
I'm not happy with any of this, really.
That's